Welcome back to our channel Esma English. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting and mysterious adventures yet. In this story, we follow Danny and Sam, two friends who accidentally stumble upon a hidden portal that leads them to a magical world called Etheris. Throughout this journey, they'll face ancient guardians, discover powerful abilities, and fight against a dark corruption threatening an entire realm. In this video, you'll see how their simple walk in the forest turns into a world-shifting mission, how their friendship is tested, and how they rise to become the unexpected heroes of Etheris. Get ready for mystery, action, twists, and an ending that opens the door to even more adventures. So sit back, relax, and let's begin the story of Danny and Sam, and the secrets waiting beyond the portal. Chapter 1: The Door in the Woods. Danny and Sam had been best friends since childhood, but nothing in their quiet lives prepared them for what they discovered that strange Saturday morning. They were walking through the old forest behind their town, looking for a good place to film a new video for their small YouTube channel. The air was cool, the leaves crackled under their shoes, and everything seemed normal until Sam noticed something shining between the trees. He stepped closer. "Danny, look at this." There, half buried under moss and roots, stood a tall stone door. It had no frame, no walls around it, and no sign that it belonged to anything. Just a door standing alone in the middle of the woods. Strange symbols covered its surface, glowing faintly like fireflies trapped in stone. Danny touched one of the symbols. It pulsed under his fingers. Suddenly, the entire door trembled, shaking off dust that had probably settled for centuries. A deep rumble spread through the forest floor. "Dude, step back!" Sam shouted, but it was too late. The door split open. A rush of warm, golden light burst out, swallowing the ground and their shadows. The forest faded, the sounds dimmed, and the two friends felt themselves pulled forward by some invisible force. Danny tried to hold onto a tree, but his fingers slipped. Sam grabbed his arm, but the light pulled them both in, dragging them through the glowing doorway. For a moment they felt weightless, floating in a tunnel of swirling lights, as if falling through a dream. Then everything went black. When they opened their eyes, they were no longer in their world. They stood on the edge of a giant cliff overlooking an endless valley filled with floating islands, glowing rivers, and strange flying creatures. A purple sky rolled above them, filled with two moons. Danny whispered, "Sam, we're not on Earth anymore." Sam swallowed hard. "Then where the hell are we?" Before Danny could answer, something roared behind them. Chapter 2: The Guardian of the Cliff. The roar shook the ground. Danny and Sam spun around just in time to see a massive creature crawl out from behind a cluster of jagged rocks. It looked like a lion made of stone, its eyes glowing bright blue, cracks of molten lava running along its body. Danny froze. Sam whispered, It's looking at us." The stone beast lowered its head, sniffing the ground. With each breath, dust rose from its nostrils. It let out another roar, louder this time, sending a vibration through their bones. "Run!" Danny shouted. They sprinted across the cliffside path, dodging piles of broken stone and sharp crystals that grew naturally from the ground. The guardian leaped after them, its heavy paws slamming into the earth, leaving glowing cracks behind. The path grew narrow. One wrong step and they would fall into the glowing purple clouds below. Sam pointed to a cave entrance ahead. There. They jumped inside just as the guardian tried to swipe at them. Its claws slammed into the cave wall, spraying sparks everywhere. The beast couldn't fit inside, but it stayed at the entrance, growling, waiting. Danny and Sam backed deeper into the cave, breathing heavily. Danny said, "Okay, we're alive. For now. Where are we? Why is this happening?" Sam muttered. Before Danny could respond, something moved behind them. A soft glow lit the cave walls. They turned around and saw a tall figure dressed in silver robes, holding a glowing staff. His face was hidden under a hood. "Welcome, travelers," the stranger said, voice echoing in the cave. "You have crossed into the realm of Etheris, and the guardian senses your arrival." Danny frowned. "Who are you?" The figure raised his staff. The glowing symbol on top matched the symbols on the stone door. "I am Elendor," he said. "And if you wish to survive this world, you must come with me." Sam whispered to Danny, "Do we trust him?" Danny sighed. "Do we have a choice?" Outside, the beast roared again. Chapter 3: Secrets of Etheris. The passageway twisted downward into a wide, shimmering cavern. Crystals of every color grew from the floor and ceiling, glowing softly like stars trapped in stone. Streams of floating dust drifted through the air, sparkling as they passed. Elendor led them to a circular platform surrounded by ancient carvings. "You came through the Door of Echoes," he said. "A portal between your world and ours. It opens only once every 1,000 years when the balance of magic shifts." Danny exchanged a confused look with Sam. "We didn't mean to open anything. It opened itself." Elendor nodded. "Yes. Because the door recognized something within you." Sam frowned. "What does that mean?" Instead of answering, Elendor waved his staff. A swirling image appeared in the air, two glowing shapes representing Danny and Sam. One glowed red, the other blue. "You carry energies not seen in this realm for centuries," he explained. "Ether and Solace. One controls time, the other controls light." Danny blinked. "We have powers?" Elendor nodded slowly. "Not yet. But this world reacts to your presence." The Guardian sensed it. "Others will too." Sam sighed. "Great. So monsters want to kill us because we accidentally opened a magic door." Danny stepped forward. "Is there a way back home?" Elendor hesitated. "There is. But the path has been corrupted. To restore it, you must travel through the 5 trials of Etheris." Sam groaned. "Trials? Like challenges? Boss fights?" "Yes," Elendor said calmly. "And the first trial begins now." The cavern shook violently. Cracks opened on the floor. Millions of small glowing creatures like insects made of light swarmed into the chamber, flying straight at them. Elendor shouted, "Use your instincts. The energies within you will respond." Danny felt heat rush through his hands. Sam felt a cool pulse spread through his arms. The trial of awakening had begun. Chapter 4: The Trial of Shadows. Danny raised his hands instinctively, and from his palms burst a wave of bright light, pushing back the swarm of glowing creatures. Sam, panicking, swung his arms as a ripple of slowed motion spread around him, time itself bending as the creatures dropped to a crawl. Elendor shouted, "Good! You are awakening your abilities." Together, they fought their way through the glowing swarm until the cavern fell silent again. But the ground suddenly disappeared beneath them. They fell into darkness. When they opened their eyes, they found themselves in a strange arena surrounded by tall black walls. No sky. No exit. Only shadows moving along the edges. A voice echoed through the air, deep, cold, ancient. "You who carry forbidden energies, face the trial of shadows." Shadows formed into creatures with hollow eyes and sharp, twisted limbs. Danny whispered, "I hate this place." Sam nodded. "Same." The creatures charged. Danny unleashed blasts of light, burning holes through the shadows. Sam bent time around them, slowing their movements so Danny could strike them faster. But the more they fought, the more shadows appeared. Then, a giant shadow rose from the center of the arena, a towering beast with glowing white eyes. Elendor's voice echoed faintly, "Face your fear, or be consumed by it." Danny stepped back. "This thing is twice the size of the lion guardian." Sam clenched his fists. "We can do this. Just, don't die." They fought with everything they had: light against darkness, time against chaos. When the final blast of light tore through the creature, the arena walls exploded into white mist. They collapsed to the ground, exhausted. Elendor appeared beside them. "You have passed the second trial," he said. "But your journey is far from over." Sam groaned. "How many more?" "3," Elendor replied. "And the next one may be your greatest challenge yet." Danny sat up, wiping sweat from his forehead. "Why us? Why did the door choose us?" Chapter 5: The Heart of Etheris. Elendor led them to the top of a floating mountain where the air shimmered like liquid crystal. At the center stood a massive stone orb cracked by dark energy crawling through it like veins. "This is the heart of Etheris," Elendor explained. "It keeps our world alive. But something is corrupting it from within." Danny stepped closer. "What do we do?" "You must enter the heart," Elendor said. "Face the source of the corruption. Only then can the portal home be restored." Sam looked terrified. "Enter it? Like, inside that thing?" "Yes." Before they could argue, the orb cracked open, pulling them in with a violent flash. Inside, they found themselves in a twisted version of the forest where everything had begun, but darker, drained of color, infected with shadow energy. At the center stood a figure made entirely of swirling black smoke. The voice that spoke was strangely familiar. "I am the echo of the door, the guardian of the worlds. You awakened the ancient energies. And now you must prove you are worthy to control them." The final battle erupted. Danny unleashed blinding beams of pure light. Sam bent time so the echo's attack slowed to a crawl. But the echo was powerful, shifting shapes, attacking from every side. Danny fell to his knees. "Sam, I can't." Sam grabbed his shoulder. "We're not giving up. Not now." Together they combined their powers. Time slowed. Light condensed into a single glowing sphere brighter than the sun. They fired it at the echo. A deafening explosion filled the realm. The darkness shattered. Screaming winds pulled them upward, and the entire corrupted world collapsed into nothingness. When they opened their eyes, they were back inside Etherius. The heart was glowing bright blue again, restored. Elendor smiled proudly. "You have done it. The portal home is open." Danny looked at Sam. "You ready to go back?" Sam hesitated. "Yeah, but part of me kinda wants to explore more." Danny laughed. "Same. But maybe next time." Elendor raised his staff, opening a swirling doorway. "Until we meet again," he said. Danny and Sam stepped into the light. The forest appeared around them once more, the same place where everything began. But nothing would ever be the same again. And somewhere, deep within Etherius, the door glowed softly, waiting. Chapter 6: The Whisper Beyond the Door. When Danny and Sam returned to the forest, everything looked normal, almost too normal, as if the world were pretending nothing had happened. Yet the air around them felt different, warmer, alive, carrying a faint echo of Etherius. They walked quietly between the trees until Sam finally said, half laughing, half in disbelief, that no one would ever believe their story. Danny agreed, but his eyes kept drifting back to the place where the magical door had first appeared. Something in the ground vibrated softly beneath their feet, like a distant heartbeat. Sam felt it too. Before they could speak, a gentle breeze swept through the trees, curling the leaves in a strange circular motion, and a thin line of blue light appeared between two branches. Danny froze as the line widened like a crack in reality, revealing a brief flash of Etherius's purple sky. A soft hum rose from the crack, not threatening but inviting, and a calm ancient voice echoed faintly, calling them heroes. Danny and Sam looked at each other. There was no fear now, only a pull that felt like destiny tugging at their chests. Sam asked with a grin if they were really going back, and Danny answered that they hadn't saved a whole world just to walk away forever. Etherius clearly wasn't done with them. The crack expanded, glowing brighter, swirling the wind around it until leaves lifted off the ground like floating cymbals. Reality bent gently as the portal formed fully, steady and warm, as if welcoming them home. Standing side by side, Danny and Sam stepped forward without hesitation. The portal pulled them in with a soft rush of light, the forest falling silent behind them. And somewhere deep within Etherius, two moons glowed brighter, waiting for the heroes who were never meant to leave. And that's the end of our adventure today. We followed Danny and Sam as they discovered the hidden portal, faced ancient guardians, unlocked their powers, and saved the magical world of Etherius. Their journey was full of challenges, surprises, and moments that tested their courage and friendship. We hope you enjoyed every twist and turn along the way. A huge thank you to all of you for watching and supporting our channel. Your presence keeps us motivated to bring more exciting stories and adventures every time. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Here are 5 questions for you to answer in the comments. Which moment in the story did you find the most exciting? Who was your favorite character, Danny or Sam, and why? What do you think will happen if the portal reopens? Which trial in Etherius would you face if you were there? What lesson did you learn from their adventure? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed it, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest adventures. Thank you for joining us, and see you in the next story.